guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter, and today I have got more Peter Rabbit for you guys to see. So we have issue 15, and let me just shake these down, and we have Squirrel Nutkin. So that is the character patch that we're going to do. We'll get on with that in a minute. And then the next issue 16 is your diamond square patch. So we'll go through this one after we've done the character patch. So let me just put this to the side. So Squirrel Nutkin, let's get it open. Everything out. So let's just move the bits of material. So this is issue 15, and inside the story of an impertinent squirrel. Stitch a pinny with a patchwork pocket, and then Squirrel Nutkin applique square. So we have the usual introduction page, and then it gets into Squirrel Nutkin. So let's go through what we have. So you should have 5 pieces of fabric. So this one is tan, so that's tan, we have that. Biscuit, which is this darker, so that's biscuit. Then we have cream, and then we have bamboo, so that's what they're calling those in the magazine. And then the square, the material is the blue gingham again. So that's the material. So I'm going to move these bits and pieces out of the way for now. We're going to look at the first lot of instructions. Oh, additional, so we need the template from the back. I sometimes forget, but that's that. So additional items: the template, the bonder web from a previous issue, sticky tape and a pencil, scissors, iron and ironing board, dressmaker's pins, yeah, all that fun stuff that we've used before. So let's have a look. Making the fabric shapes. So trace the shapes from template 1 at the back of the issue onto the bonder web left over from issue 13. Cut out the pieces. So that's what we need to do first. I'm just going to put the magazine underneath the ironing board because that's what I'm working on today. I just find it easy just to do it all on one. Bring my tin back in where I keep all the leftovers. I've got all the threads and everything still. Not as organised as I thought I was, guys, because I've left my bonder web in the other box. So give me a second and I'll find it out. very easy to find. It was just in my other box. I just put extra bits of fabric that are left over, you know, big pieces that I may be able to cut a little something out of, and then I have all the Bonder web. They're just all stored in an old, well, if you guys saw my Christmas video, you possibly would have seen the pink box that my slippers came in. But yeah, so I just bag everything up and just store it all in there away. But yeah, this is the Bonder web that is left over. So what did it say? Template 1. Template 1, yes. So this is template 1, and then on the other side we have template 2 that's got all the details and everything else on it that I need to trace on to say like the face or something like that, you know, if there's a bit of like shading there on the eye and the paw details, and then the facial features and things like that that I tend to put on the pieces, so I know for positioning. So yeah, there's going to be one big piece there, but I'm going to need to put these additional pieces just in dotted lines for positioning and things like that. So yeah, need to position the Bonder web and see what I can get out of this piece. So just position that, and then I could just put a little bit of this decorative or washi tape, as some people call it, if I can find the end. There we are. Just need a couple of little pieces just to hold this into position just while I draw these bits on. I think while I draw these bits on, I'm gonna bring my cutting board back in because it's a bit of a harder surface rather than the rough ironing board underneath. So I'm going to try and trace this squirrel. This is going to be one huge piece. It's the main body for Squirrel Nutkin. Trying to be as precise as I can, but also being a little bit quicker. There we go. So that shade in there for the ear. Then we have eye that I'm trying to see. That goes round like that, so to put the whiskers in as well, even though a bit of it will be cut off, but the nose in, and then these are the other bits. Just for positioning the other pieces, really. Like his hands and things like that. So then this. So this is shape 1, then 2 goes in there, 3 goes in there, let's try and get some of these acorn shapes. What's that one? 5. Just if they fit onto where I've got positioned at the moment, I'll just draw around them, and we can put the other pieces in when I move it. What's that one for? Right, so to move this a little bit, so we need that one. What number did we say that was? 6. So we've got 4, 5, 6 and 7 for the acorns, and then we want these couple of pieces up here, and then this go around for positioning. So that's number 3, and number 2 goes in there. So we want this other, this is actually piece number 2, but I've just wrote that on for positioning. So I think I've got everything there that I need. So that is all the shapes drawn on for squirrel nutkin. So we've got number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. So these bits at the bottom here are the acorns for squirrel nutkin, and then we've got these pieces here that go onto the character. So what I need to do now is I need to cut these pieces out. Then when I come back, we will be able to iron them onto the fabric that they are going on. So I shall be back shortly, guys. So see you in a bit. Right, guys, I'm back. So I have got all the pieces cut out now. So let's get the shapes on. So iron the Bondo web shapes onto the fabric. So the tan, which is that one, is the main body 1 and inner paw 2. So this one, no, I don't need to pick that. No, right, hang on, to trim this up a minute when I can find my blue scissors, because we're a little bit too long. There we go. So I'm going to put him on an angle, so like that. So let's get all this, the iron, and then that's number 1 on. We said number 2 as well, didn't we? Number 2, I'm just going to put here at the top. So that's those ironed onto the tan. Then we want the biscuit, which is this one, and the chest, number 3, goes onto here. So that one. That's that onto there. Then the cream, which is this one. Just double check. Yeah. The cream, we want 2 of the acorns, 4 and 5. So 4, that's number 4, and then we want number 5. That's 4 and 5 on there, and then lastly the bamboo, we want acorns 6 and 7. So number 6, number 6, and then we want number 7. So that is those ironed on. So next, cut out each of the shapes. Check your cutouts against the guide above. So yeah, so what I need to do next, guys, is I need to cut these shapes out of the fabric, and then I will be back with you. So in a bit. Right guys, I am back. I've cut all the pieces out and I have my fabric all ready and set to go to put squirrel nutkin on this patch now. So we have to position squirrel nutkin according to template 2. So let's Have a look, just have him down there like that. So piece 1, I need to peel the backing paper off when it wants to. Doesn't want to come away today. There we go, kind of. Yes. We've got that first bit of the tail. And make sure we get the leg and then right up. So I'm going to keep that template for positioning. Right, so to kind of position it and pull the template away. Kind of, yep, that looks okay to me. Check the iron. Oh. So that is the body on, and then we want, it does say a particular order. So then the chest, number 3. And again, keep the pieces, so I'll make sure they stay on the board. And this wants to go trying to work out where it's going. Yeah, so I need to bring this back in and see where this chest piece has to go. Kind of like, yeah, in the line with that. So like that. So iron that on. That's the chest. Number 2, the paw. Fiddly to get this backing paper off. There we go. Right, so this back on, and we'll see. Kind of, yep, over the top there. So that's where them ones go. Then we need to try and position where these acorns are going. So number 5 has got to go, I think, behind. Yeah, behind. So number 5, it's going to go here behind him. Then we have 4. Number 4 is there roughly. And 6 goes underneath that one. And then lastly, number 7. But that's all the pieces ironed on. So, and you guys did not see any of that, and I really do apologise. I didn't realise my camera had fallen down. So, let me show you guys what I've just done. Camera and my hinge on the thing. So that's what I've just done. So I do apologise for the camera falling down. I think the hinge on it for some reason has come loose. So right, so I think the last steps, have a look. So the last steps for this one now is to put the pencil marks in, you know, for the eyes and the ear, the claws, and then finishing off the acorns. They've got some pencil marks underneath, so let's have a look at that. Bring my pencil back in, and hopefully we'll be able to draw the detailing on. Put the eyes in, and then put the start for the whiskers. That's that. try that again. Need to make these lines a little bit darker. And then it should transfer onto the character. Yeah, that's transferred now. That's the face features, and we want the position of the nose as well. Got a bit just above the chest. Yeah, that's that transferred on. And yeah, we've done that positioning for the paw. So we want to put the details in for the acorns. Add some detailing in this one. And I want like a stalk or stem for that one, and the same for this one. Well, that's my cat, I do apologise. Yes. The other for that one. So let's just double check. Yeah, that is the end of this issue now. So we've put all the pencil details for the acorns, and then we've got all the face details, and then the paws. I've missed off the paws, so let me just do that. Three. So then three, and another three. Over there. So that is how far we are now with Squirrel Nutkin. So I don't know whether you can see that there or not, but we've got the face details, the claws, and then we have the finishing off of the acorns. So that's how far we are with that now. So I need to get the next issue, issue 16, and we will go through this as well. So issue number 16 is the next patchwork patch. It's Your Diamond Square. That's what we've got to do. So the fabric is Vintage Floral, Pink Stripe, and Teal Gingham. So that is the fabric for this next patchwork patch. And then we have the templates at the back. We have a square letter A, a triangle D, and another triangle C. So this will be the A, then we have the D's, and then we have the C's. So yeah, there we go. So two of this, so we need 4 of the C's, 4 of the D's, and then 1 of the A's. And yeah, then starting with the square in the middle, we put 2 of the triangles on and stitch those, and then we turn it and put the other 2 on. So we've got then the 4, you can see that there, the 4, and then you then do the pink stripe. So again, you do the 2, sorry, then you do the other 2, so you've got then the 4, and then after ironing it all out and ironing down the seams, then this is the result that you should have at the end. So according to the instructions, you just work from the square. You put 2 of the triangles, iron it, the other 2, iron it, and then again you do 2 pink, iron it, 2 pink, iron it, and then yeah, you have the patchwork patch. And then we get into the stitching on Squirrel Nutkin. So starting with the face, doing the eyes, the whiskers, the nose, and then you go on and do the shading for the ear, the paws, and then on these instructions then you go around the outside, and then you finish off with the embroidery. So you finish off doing the bottoms of the acorns and the stems, and then you put some additional detailing into the acorns, and then you have your Squirrel Nutkin patch finished. So yeah, that is everything for the next couple of issues. So we need to finish off issue 15, which is stitching Squirrel Nutkin, and then issue 16 I need to do the next patchwork patch, which is the diamond square. So next time you see me, guys, I should have the next 2 patches complete. So I'm going to get cracking with these, and I will see you guys in the next clip. Right guys, I am back and I have finished the next 2 patches. So let me show you. So we have Squirrel Nutkin all finished, the detail in the face and the paws, and I have finished the acorns off. So that is Squirrel Nutkin patch all finished, and just the detail of the ear there as well. It's the same colour thread as the fabric, so it's a little bit hard to see, but yeah. And then we have the patchwork patch finished. So this is the diamond patch. If you guys remember from the video, we start with the square, we do 2 opposite triangles, and then the next 2, and then we, excuse me, and then we work outwards. So we do the 2 outside triangles and then the other 2 and iron it out. So yeah, that's that one finished as well. So that is the next 2 patches finished. So that is issue 15 and 16 finished. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Peter Rabbit patchwork quilt video for yeah, I don't know. I'm losing my words today, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of Peter Rabbit patchwork quilt. So like I said, that is issue 15 and 16 complete now. So yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying these videos and watching me create the patches. I'm just waiting for well, I'm working through the issues and waiting for the one that says about starting to put the patches together. I know at some point there is going to be one of the issues where it says about stitching the patches together, cutting them down and then stitching them together. So yeah, can't wait for that one to come, because yeah, we're on issues 15 and 16, so I'm just wondering when that's going to come up. So, but we never know, that could be the next issues, so watch out for the videos for 17 and 18, so issues 17 and 18 coming very, very soon. So remember guys, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.